Future Jake here. I apologise, I keep doing this in a minute. I think keep changing with the club on the daily and yeah, hourly even. This video was made before DC's statement about why Darren Moore went. We got one side of the story, just remember that, but remember this was done before that came out. This was meant to be a video for later in the day, which it is going up as later in the day, but please remember that this was done before the DC statement, not after. I look a bit like the coat from the gentleman today. I don't know why. Let's talk about a manager who's gone up the odds again. Remember, the odds are just people putting money on. But I like the sound of this one. I think it could be a good one. Let's talk about it. Hello and welcome to this video. If you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, I'd much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when a video go live. So, what are the names that have popped up really recently? And it's one that I saw floating around on Twitter yesterday, and from some people I know as well, has said it's someone to be considered. Is Slaven Bilic. Now, we all know what he did at West Brom. He did really well at West Brom and West Ham. West Ham was the one that really got him onto the UK scene as a manager. And the 54-year-old Croatian has last job with Watford. Well, we all know how that went. It's Watford. It takes a lot for you to go in and take that Watford job, and yeah, he did it. In the end of it, he didn't get the job for it. Now, if you're looking at what he likes to do as a formation and stuff like that, tactics, 4-2-3-1 in the formation he likes, but he likes his build-up play to be possession-based, so keeping the ball a little bit, trying to move out, which is very similar to what we currently got when we had Darren Moore. It was a slow build-up. So it's interesting on that one. But it will be interesting to see if this one comes through, because this is another one that could work out really well. And yes, at Watford he had 3 at the back, but then they went back to playing 4 at the back. He's willing to change it up a little bit. And it's one of those things, if we can get this, if this one came in, this would be a really good show of the intent of well, along with Dean Smith. I think it will show really smart people coming in, people who've got a little bit of nous behind them. Granted, his time at Watford wasn't great. It was Watford. They changed manager more than their underpants. It's not what you really want to see from them. But he's record, let's have a look at his win record. Doesn't really mean much of win record, let's be honest with you. So when he was at West Ham, 37, West Brom was a 40. He did China, which was not many games, 31, and Watford he had a 38.46 record, 110, drawn 7, lost 9. But like I said, win percentages don't mean that much. You can have a good win percentage and it looked good, but then when you're actually in the job, not great. I wouldn't mind this one. I think it would be interesting to see what he could do in terms of signings as well, who he will bring in that sense. I think he's a very good manager. Let's just say this right now. He's a very good manager. He's had the experience of the Championship, which is something we do need. Let's be honest, we do need to have a bit of the Championship knowledge, which is some of the candidates haven't got. But I think it makes sense. And let's just think about this as well, because right now we need to get someone in ASAP. We just need to get someone in ASAP, because at the end of the day, they are back in training today. And right now, there is no manager in place. So who is taking the first team? I'm guessing it'll be Tomo and possibly maybe some of the players just working out what they're going to do, getting them back in. There's still your first team physios and stuff like that, so that could help. But I was hoping that a manager would have got sorted out yesterday. I'm still hoping that something will happen today. ideally, if something can happen today, fantastic. That would be brilliant. If we can get it all sorted and something happen today, fantastic. We move on. We can start looking at players again. But as of right now, we had the situation where whoever comes in, they got to get this appointment right now. It's been 11 days, 12 days roughly, and it's now need to get sorted ASAP. Let's just call it what it is. It needs to get sorted ASAP now. It needs to be right, and hopefully it'll get done. Something will get done today. But Slaven Bilic as new coach, how would you like that? Would you be happy to see that happen? How do you think it would go down? What would you like to see? But it would be interesting to see if he did come in with it and got the job. And hopefully by 6 o'clock, because there is going to be a 6 o'clock video. I think this is going to be a 12 o'clock video. But hopefully by 6 o'clock, hopefully we might be talking. We have a manager in place. But who knows? Ideally, like I said, we need a manager in place yesterday, before the players got back talking. Now, you have got the thing where you could have the thing where a manager might have been installed and the players are now talking with said manager and stuff like that, and we've not announced it yet. The players are getting to know the manager and stuff like that and getting to understand what the situation, and nothing's been said in that sense. That does sometimes happen. I can see that being a thing, but surely you will want to have like the first training session, pictures showing them with the coaching staff, all that kind of stuff, doing all that stuff. But one thing I would like to see from the media team, I'd like to see the media team mic up the coach just when he comes in, just to see what his plans are, how he's going to work with the team and stuff like that. I like to see a bit more of that kind of level of detail, just to give us a bit of an insight into training, going around and checking people and stuff like that. It's just little things like that I kind of do like seeing in the behind the scenes stuff. I don't want you to go out and tell everyone what our tactics are or what you're going to do, but just having little insights to like who the person is, how they react to working with players, that kind of thing. I do like that kind of style of behind the scenes stuff, just seeing what's what. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I'm saying this now, hopefully we're going to have some news today or tomorrow. I don't know things. I'm just guesstimating. That's what I like to see. I like to see someone in, and then we can start talking about players again, because we've got 4 weeks of training next week, and then we've got our first game against York on the 8th, and that's the first pre-season game, and you want the new man to be able to get his ideas in place to the players quite quickly. Like, a lot of the championship haven't signed many players yet, but I think that's going to go really mental in the next couple of days, because come the 1st, there's going to be a lot of free agents going. And I think once the free agent market starts drying up, that's where you're going to have to see what can Chansiri do, or who can we try and get in. But first, let's get this manager sorted. But Slaven Bilic, would you be happy with Slaven Bilic? Is it someone you would like to see in? Could it be Could it be a bit of a toss-up between Bilic and Smith, and then it sees who gets the job from there? Don't know. Let me know what you think. There's another name that's been thrown in. The odds, he's gone high up in the odds as well. So normally, sometimes when somebody goes high up in the odds, there's been some sort of talking about somewhere. But 5-1 is his odds, and Dean Smith is 1-4. So we'll see when the next manager of Sheffield Wednesday will be, and we can stop this stupid merry-go-round, because it's starting to get annoying.